Hi guys, welcome back to Social Studies. Today we are going to be reading about the Battle of Gettysburg. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take some time to analyze this painting of the Battle of Gettysburg. So let's zoom in real quick and we're going to take a really close look at this picture. So while I'm looking at this, I want you to think about some things that you notice and wonder as you're looking at the painting and some inferences that you can make from the painting. What does the painting make you think? Because of what you see there, what do you infer? So pause the video and take some time to look at this painting. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to look at this and I am going to write down some things that I notice and wonder from this video. Obviously, I'm going to be typing. You can do this on a piece of paper at your house. So some things that I notice and wonder when I look at this painting is I notice there are people with weapons. There's a line of men on one side and then a line on the other. There are two lines of men. There are people on horses. I can see some uniforms. I see a lot of smoke. It looks like maybe from cannons or something. I see an open field. Maybe some of those things are the things that you noticed. I wonder how many different colors, different colored uniforms are there? Is this the North and the South fighting? Those are just some things that I wonder. I can also make an inference that it looks like one side, because of what I see in this painting, I can infer that one side, like one group of people that were fighting, had more men than the other side. It looks like the back here, I infer that the people in the back of the painting maybe had more weapons and more soldiers. These are just some things that I'm, just from looking at this picture, those are some things that I'm wondering and inferring. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to back up here so that we can see everything. I'm going to take a close look at the way the soldiers are fighting in this painting. So what are some advantages and disadvantages that this may present? So I can see that they're fighting on horses. They have weapons. Maybe they have guns if there's smoke coming out here. What advantages and disadvantages? And by advantages, I mean, like, what are the good things about fighting this way? And what are some bad things that wouldn't help them, the disadvantages? So after you look at that, the Battle of Gettysburg was one of the worst battles of the entire Civil War. It was also an important battle. For one, it was the last battle fought in the North. Second, the Confederacy was never able to fully recover from the battle and eventually lost the war. So it said this was an important battle and that the Confederacy, which is the South, the people who wanted slavery, they were fighting for slavery, they were never able to recover, and then they ended up losing the war. So this battle actually kind of led to the South eventually losing the war because they lost so many things during this battle, so many men, so many weapons, they had a lot of disadvantages during the Battle of Gettysburg. So what you're going to do is you're going to read passage 1 and passage 2, and you can listen to me reading them here if you press play. And you are going to be filling out a Frayer model. So pause the video and go ahead and read these passages. So you'll click on them, you'll open them up, and you'll read through them. They're not super long. So there's the Battle of Gettysburg here. And then the other passage is right here, and it's the Battle of Gettysburg, the big truth. So you're going to read through all of those. And then what you're going to do is on your piece of paper, you're going to create 4 boxes, just like I did over here. And you're going to answer each one of these questions from your reading in your box. So for example, who was involved and where is Gettysburg? You would fill that out in the first box here. What role did geography play in the battle? How did the land help them in the battle? The geography, where they were. Fill that in here. How did the Union win, the North? And then 5 facts.